It is said that Ixion was in love with Hera, the wife of Zeus, and apparently tried to rape her while at Olympus by Zeus's gracious invitation. Hera informed Zeus about his actions, and he decided to test her story. His 3 heads are supposed to denote the past, present, and future, as well as birth, youth, and old age. Depending on the source, Cerberus is described as having deadly breath, venomous saliva, and razor-sharp teeth. Though she was once believed to be nearly invincible, as she had a lion's strength, a goat's cunning, and a snake's venom, Bellerophon rode into battle on his winged horse Pegasus and drove a lead-tipped sword into the Chimera's flame-covered mouth, choking her on the molten metal. The Hydra also had poisonous breath and blood. It is said that the hero Heracles killed the Hydra with a sword and fire. He protected his nose from the poisonous gas using a cloth, and after cutting off a head, he cauterized the open wound with fire to stop it from regenerating. The enraged Athena turned Medusa into a hideous creature with the face of an ugly woman, and snakes for hair. But worse still, anyone who dared look her in the eye would be turned to stone. In her despair, she became as gruesome as her outward appearance. She fled to Africa, where young snakes dropped from her hair. They sing sorrowful, haunting songs filled with love and concern for the families. For this reason, this entry is more of an honorable mention. Terrifying as they are, banshees actually mean well and only want to help families prepare for the death of a loved one. They have the pale face of a maiden and long claws, which makes sense as their name literally means snatchers or swift robbers. While early harpies were not described as disgusting or dangerous, they were later depicted as hideous creatures with evil intent. In Greek mythology, the first description of them as loathsome and treacherous creatures appeared in the legend of Jason and the Argonauts. Dante created his own version of the harpies in his Inferno. Most people, however, are unfamiliar with Hesiod's trio of mild-mannered cyclopes. Today, Homer's race of violent and dim-witted cyclopes, the most famous of which was Polyphemus, who attempted to eat Odysseus and his crew, are far more well-known. Flesh-eating Echidna, the wife of fearsome Typhon, was half woman, half serpent. Both she and her husband were children of Gaea and Tartarus. Perhaps this is why their children were also monstrous? But while Typhon was confined below Mount Etna after challenging Zeus, Echidna and her children were spared in order to challenge future heroes, 6 of whom Heracles would go on to best or kill. Poseidon had gifted Minos with a Cretan bull that was supposed to be sacrificed, but Minos kept the bull instead of sacrificing it. This enraged Poseidon, and in his anger, he made Minos' wife, Pasiphae, fall in love with the bull. The Minotaur was their offspring. The newborn Minotaur would only eat humans, so Minos created a labyrinth to imprison the Minotaur, as advised by the oracle, and sent human sacrifices as food for the creature. Thank you so much for your time. Let us know which one looks interesting to you.